Another final group game in Group A, DRC taking on Zambia here. We'll have a look at the highlights. DRC versus Zambia. Subscribe if you haven't. Click on that notification bell to get more updates.
Banda stands over it, leaves it. Striker goal from Kundananji, who opens the scoring for Zambia. They've done it again. They have struck early. And Rachel Kundananji, once the world's most expensive women's footballer, has got her third of the tournament, just as she did in 2022. And she goes joint level with Banda on 3 goals. And look at the celebrations as well. And that is the perfect start for Zambia. And just what the Congolese did not want. And that will settle the Zambians down. And worryingly for the Congolese, it could be a sign of much worse to come. Conde, her first real effort, and I'm afraid to say she just did not deal with it well enough. Should that have been going through her grasp? Was that nerves? Was that inexperience? Let's be honest, she should have done better.
The team, she's fighting, winning every ball, and each key battle she's involved in, she's managed to win, if not every one of them. She's done really well so far.
Very, very promising debut for 17-year-old Mercy Chipasula. Mawete now. We know what she can do if given the chance. And they're looking to Kaba again. Nachula with the header, only as far as Kinjinga. A little touch, I think it was, from Wilombe. Lungu now. Lungu and Wilombe haven't missed a minute. Banda looking to play it down the right-hand flank, but that's cut out. And the Congolese will try and go forward. Nice turn from Kanjinga. And still she has it. Kaba now. Mawete ahead of her. A little bit of space inside if she goes that way, but she doesn't. She plays it back into Kanjinga. Got 3 in front of her, and she just has to roll it back into Mwanda, the substitute. She does well, Mwanda, but not with the delivery. Lungu will just play this forward where Makoma will pick it up. She needs players around her. Well, she could have just played an easy pass square. Instead, she looked instantly forward, as Zambia like to do, at the expense of ceding possession from Fwamba. Masombo. And Sumo now has it at the back. Space here for Kanjinga. Well, that was an awkward height for Kanjinga to take. He is on a yellow card, Kanjinga, besides who met in that wonderfully opening game of the tournament. Sumo forward to Kanjinga. And Congolese goal could change everything. Kaba. Player back into Kanjinga. So the frustration of Congolese supporters just
to take possession of that midfield, and that has been their strength so far in this game.
Kundananji. She got a little bit lucky to get it back, Kundananji. Then she goes down, and this will be a free kick, and it's not a dissimilar position from where Kundananji scored in the opening half. And she will fancy her chances again by scoring. She became the first Zambian to ever score in 3 consecutive Wafcon games in a row. Goal, do better. Kundananji straight into the wall, and then she has another effort as well, and that's just not going to trouble Conde or the Congolese, and it remains Zambia 1, DR Congo 0.
Yes, and this free kick from Kundananji, she got it wrong the first time, and I think she got a second chance to do better with the ball, but then...
Over the top into Kaba. Mawete is free in the middle if she can find her. Kaba into the middle it goes, and turned behind for a corner. Had to be done. Important defending at the back from Blessing.
So, play those balls to them.
Into the middle it goes, free header! Oh, she could not hit the target. And that was a very, very presentable opportunity for the Leopardesses. Well, the delivery was there, and where was the marking at the back from the Zambian? That will be concerning. NORA Outlet. There wasn't Mwete who got up, it was Kaba who I think got there. Yes, it was. She just couldn't get over it, and look at them. 4 Congolese queuing up, assuming they are going to make it through. And have 6 days if they play on Friday, and a whole week, obviously, if it's Saturday. Banda blocking the attempted clearance. Mukoma into the middle, driven a goal. And stopped by Conde at the second attempt. Well, she got the shot away well, with power as well. Frida Mukoma from a really tight angle, driven in, driven well. Better handling, much better handling on this occasion, but good strike from the young teenager. Up to Banda, who cannot control. Mukoma, strike a goal from Mukoma. On the turn, on the swivel, gets applause from Banda, but straight at the Congolese goalkeeper.
Yeah, it's straight into the hands of the Congolese goalkeeper, and at this point, I think the Zambians are throwing in everything in this game, and defense.
Should be a very, very interesting last third of the game. Well, they had a free header from their last corner. Now they're going to get on this time around. Free again! And into the arms of Musone, who dives onto the ball, but once again the Zambian marking slack. And we said it before, and we'll say it again, it is the main thing that will prevent them from going all the way in this competition, because they just struggle with it. It was Sulak. Zambia instantly up at the other end. Nice footwork there. Pambani into her left foot, up towards Banda. Being fairly quiet in this second period. Oh, that is ugly. That is nasty. And if that's a card, is it going to be red? Well, that is Lungu, who was absolutely caught by Pambani, who's just come on, and that looked like a boot in the head. And I wonder what decision is going to be made here, but there's a very strong argument that that should be a straight red card.
We're going to have to look at that again, but...
Here it is, look at this, look at that. If that is not a red card, I really don't know what is, to be brutally honest. And it's almost so unpleasant you don't want to see it again, and the VAR team surely are having a word here. And it's impossible to see how Pambani's going to stay on the pitch. The yellow card has been cancelled, and Pambani is off, and the Congolese are down to 10 men, and I'm afraid to say, Falon Pambani, that is the right decision. VAR.
But I'm glad she's okay.
Likewise, absolutely.
So there you have it. Zambia with all 3 points here. They are into the quarterfinals. Congratulations to Coach NORA Hotel and her team. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your day.